Yes, sir. Hey, listen, we're back at it again. Listen, they tried to hold me back with the internet going down at the spot, but listen, neither here nor there. That's why we're moving. But listen, what they didn't know was that you cannot hold me back. Come on now. Listen, folks, welcome back into another banger video. We're about to talk about our sticky inflation problem that might be coming on in our killer episode here, and also getting ready for preparation, guys. Everybody should know CPI inflation numbers are coming in tomorrow, and that's what everything is banking on. Market finish basically even. You can see the volatility is kind of building as everybody sits on edge to kind of figure out what comes out. Like I said, expectation of 3.1 on our year over year. If that 3.1 is hit, y'all about to see this market fly. You about to see Bitcoin jump. You're going to see crypto run, like I said. But high expectations, we got to see how it's going to go tomorrow. I'm not holding my expectation up because this would be the perfect time for the Feds to kind of smash somebody. But nonetheless, kill that window fact. Hey, bring it in. 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 Let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, listen. We're going to try to make this quick and snappy. Like I said, not really too much that's occurred in the market, but still some things to overview. We're going to cover a little bit of our AMC stock as well, short interest. But like I said, guys, the market is on pending. Market is on that little loading sign that sits up. Basically how my internet was looking yesterday. Well, hey, we're just waiting. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, not just with tech sector and the broader market, but like I said, we on load with our AMC judgment as well. Before and without further ado, let's get down to it.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Kudlow. I'm Larry Kudlow. Let me begin with this. Joe Biden is in a heap of trouble. He faces bribery charges at home that are based on fact, not fiction. This is no Hillary Clinton campaign made-up story. This is senior whistleblowers and bank accounts
Joe
in the
did not look
Treasury
this old when he
and
got
audio
involved.
tapes that have surfaced from FBI reports. You know the FBI has tried desperately to cover them up. Meanwhile, Mr. Biden has chosen to boycott the NATO dinner tonight, which is unheard of for a U.S. president, leading not only the largest country and the biggest military power in the alliance, but also its principal financier. He's saying no to Ukraine NATO membership. Okay, you may have a point there, but he's not even going to talk to Zelensky and the others about this decision. This bad boy behavior comes right after his Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, was caught on camera bowing and scraping before the #2 Chinese communist. So let me get this right. We're bowing to the Chinese and boycotting our allies. Does anybody get that? Does anybody understand that? Mr. Biden faces a slumping economy.
Guys, listen. This does look horrendous. We're not going to lie. This looks a little horrendous. But one thing I can say is everybody knows about the financial shift that's occurring with the crypto segment and things like that. So like I said, everybody should know while they're over talking about finances, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XLM, HBAR, guys, start getting yourself prepped up and get ready. Like I said, CBDC is coming and is on the way. The SWIFT system is a on its dying last leg. We're moving monetary. Monetary shifts are going to occur. Now, I don't know about all this if it's kind of like bending down like, hey, guys, China is not in a better situation than we are financially either. And we got big guns, too. So it's like, we're not going to make it seem like we just over there. We need your help. They're a producer economy. America needs China like China needs America. So, hey, I get the perspective. But, hey, you ain't about to just make it seem like, come on now.
And a sticky inflation problem as real wages keep sinking and the middle-class blue-collar working folks are in full revolt. Witness the UAW leadership, which is skewering President Biden because of severe cuts to auto workers' wages resulting from Biden's radical climate policies. UAW President Shawn Fain blasted Biden climate policy.
Another pause in this, guys. I recommend everybody follow my lead in this political thing, and you should be an independent. I look at and watch all this. This is a distraction. Just keep that in mind. All this is a distraction. None of this has anything to do with the coming movement of money and how money is going to be moved. None of this is dealing with how AI is taking over. I posted something on my Instagram where there's a video of I forgot what the name of the company is, where they've got the first taxis with no drivers coming in. Up the street, my friend was here. They have a hotel here in Birmingham now that there's no staff. It's all AI. You whenever you want the room service, you call, they'll tell you where to go. It's like vending machines down. I'm watching all the gas stations now. What are those over there? I forgot the name of it. Mapco has them, but there's another one. I forgot what that was. Oh, Circle K's, where they got there's one lady back there, but there's a machine now where you put the stuff up there, it scans for you. But that's not what we're talking about. They're talking about all this and auto jobs and all this and that. Hey, you got to keep your mind on the prize.
There have been clear winners and losers,
and yachts.
And the same people who have always won, the corporate elite and the billionaire class, seem to think they can keep calling the shots, end quote. Remember, Joe Biden is supposed to be the union president. Now, a study by the liberal left Good Jobs First, a group that's funded by labor unions, concluded that EV plants will each receive more than $1 billion a year from the U.S. government, with no requirement to pay good wages to
Tesla. And for any of my folks that's got student loans that's picking back up, because they coming in heavy on the 31st, hey, mine's paid off because we never get distracted. We never fall behind the 8 ball on this. Watch how your government plays the play. Like I said in the last video, they're offering almost $14,000 of tax credits for like West Coast and around that area, guys. You can fight the tape, you can do all this, but like I said, Tesla,
production workers, end quote.
Put 2 fire flames behind that.
The badly misnamed Inflation Reduction Act that the UAW opposes is really a massive Green New Deal climate giveaway to big corporations, to Biden political donors, and various Democratic woke and DEI interest groups. It's also a fiscal fiasco. Recently, the Joint Tax Committee has re-estimated the cost of all the massive greenie tax credits from a $400 billion price tag, big enough, to a $790 billion price tag. The Penn-Wharton economic...
Hey, I might not agree with the man, but hey, I don't agree with none of them. But you know what I do agree with? Boosting my stocks.
model has put it at $1.2 trillion. Anyway, House Republicans wisely have tried to pare back this monstrosity. So far, they haven't had much luck. At the same time, the House did pass H.R. 1, which would have reopened the fossil fuel spigots through more drilling, leasing, permitting, pipelining, refining, and LNG exporting. And let's face it, the U.S. has the cleanest natural gas and oil, for that matter. Over the last 10 years, U.S. carbon emissions have dropped 1.2 billion tons, by far the biggest carbon decline of any industrialized country. China, India, Russia, and Saudi Arabia have...
FYI, while this is partially true, everybody should know the biggest oil, I guess, oil spigot. The place that has the most oil is actually Africa. They just don't have a way to industrialize yet. But again, everybody, that's what we're tapping to say XRP, XLM, XRP, Bitcoin, and XRP. All right, now
led the way toward carbon.
You can't say somebody to put in your...
Now the GOP wants to roll back subsidies, stop ESG and decarbonization banks and investment managers. And this would place fossils on a more even playing field with renewables for an all-of-the-above energy policy that would once again lead to American energy dominance around the world. Believe it or not, a recent study, this is so wonderful, a recent study from Joe Biden's own CEA and OMB shows that a 2.2 Fahrenheit degree increase in climate warming over the past 120 years has had a minuscule impact on American GDP and did not stop progress in virtually every area of life. Another 2 Fahrenheit degree warming increase over the next 80 years, according to their study, will similarly have virtually no impact
I'm not
on
gonna lie to
the
you.
economy.
It feel
That is
like
the
it's
Biden
getting a little bit
CEA and
more than
OMB,
two
but I don't
degrees
think
out
he
here.
ever talks to them, and I know he didn't read their report. Finally, American ingenuity and technological advances will make all these energy sources cheaper, cleaner, and more accessible if we just let free market policies proliferate and stop the top-down central planning that has so badly failed something weirdly called Bidenomics. If you could figure out what that means. And our experts will.
I personally, like I said, not, all politics is a lot of show, and like I said, I have a degree also in political science, so I know it's a lot of a show. But this is just a time frame where Biden is just at president, where there's a massive innovation, a surge going on. Biden is doing the smartest thing he can, which is basically allocating money that again has no value outside of going to these things like EV sector, stuff like that. Mind y'all, again, our dollar has no value. It's dropping and plummeting. The best chance of America is for our EV dominance. So, like I said, the next leg of being the power is electric. So, I don't know if that goes over people's heads and stuff like that, but all this, ain't nobody doing no wars and bombing and all that right now, because it's too many. Everybody's got red buttons. So that's not what we're, it's a crazy thing watching what's going on Russia and Ukraine. But like I said, that still is on a minuscule scale of what that could be. That could get crazy. That could really be some ugly and things like that. But what we're going to is the tech revolution, the outsourcing, the bots and mechs and things of that nature. This is the legs where you're able to control the energy grid. You can cut the grid off. That's what the move is. So one, yes, it's great that we're getting pumps to our EV, but you got to look at the bigger picture of where we're moving forward to the Jetsons. You got crypto, you got electric, you got technology, you got innovation that's moving forward and forward. And that's why I can say, hey, don't agree with 99% of what the man says. Nah, I really don't agree with 99% what any of them say, but I can agree with putting some more money to where innovation is, because that's America's only hope. Once you stop pumping innovation, okay, you see how the SWIFT system's doing. But now, let's continue on through, people. Looking at AMC today, we finished out at $4.40, irrelevant. Like I said, guys, we're all hanging on the line of trying to see what's about to happen with this judgment. Nobody has any idea what the judgment is. If there's any, news coming out where people are, hey, there's nothing been released, and y'all gonna know when it's released. We're hoping that it gets released maybe on like Friday. You know what I mean? That would be the best. If it does get released this week, or whatever week it gets released, if they release it on like a Friday, that'd be preferred, because like I said, there needs to be enough time for retail to settle and think about what their maneuvers are, and then go into a pre-market opening before there's like I don't want them dropping it on, like I heard some people kind of like, oh, we should get it on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't want it then, because they could have it by Thursday morning on your neck. You know what I mean? And I know there's different type of things like, I wonder how long it can be between when they can do this. We don't know. I specifically don't know if the judge were to say that the reverse split was the pass. I don't know specifically how long, and there's nothing, even if there was something to say that they couldn't do it. They weren't supposed to be able to do 99% of stuff they were doing. And if they had the judgment, there's technically nothing to stop them at that point. Even if they did overstep, be like, hey, you were supposed to wait to 2 weeks. Hey, the verdict's already out. And obviously, putting on down, we can obviously see how tight things are getting down here. Guys, our shares still sitting at 0.0. Oh, I said zero. It's still sitting at 0 shares available. Coming on down here. Insane cost of borrow still sitting up here, sitting at 977%, guys. We're almost sitting at 1,000 cost of borrow off the top. That means cost of borrow average has got to be above 977. Pulling up over, let's double check something else out here. AMC still sitting at the threshold list as of Yesterday's report, obviously, we'll know if it was on today or tomorrow, as they do a 1-day delay. Don't really know why. You would think they could push that out at 8 o'clock. Markets are closed. But nonetheless, let's pull this on around. Ortex. Short interest on AMC sitting at 22.5%. Utilization is at 83.18%. Cost to borrow max is at 1,006. Cost to borrow average, so the average is at 914%. Cost to borrow, guys. The drain is tapped. And this is why I say, if they do pass that conversion, they're going to try to pull that off. Lickety-split it. I don't know, is that how you say it? Lickety-split it? Lickety-split it? Well, quick as hell. They're going to try to get that done immediately. Because like I said, guys, this is what tapped sources look like. And I want to see what we're doing down here. Impossible. Shortage at 44%. There should be way more of a green light climb. Not only is it sitting up here at ridiculous cost of borrows, this stock is trading sideways. This is impending. We're waiting on the court case. There's nothing really going on with that. Now, continue on through. The Tesla. Just a quick little news insert for everybody to keep up here. Tesla, new job posting shows Tesla's preparing to expand its energy operations abroad as it seeks to become a retail electricity provider in the UK. Remember, they were already over there. Elon met with the minister, was it the finance minister or something like that? Y'all got to realize this is why I say Tesla is an S-tier play. It's not just the cars, guys. It's bigger than that. This is a tech electric company. They're taking over the grid. Hello? Guys, not financial advice. But if you don't see it now, you never will. If you are still stagnating on 269, I promise you, that's all I can say. You're going to miss the boat. The greatest generational wealth transfer is underway. As we say every single time, Tesla, NVIDIA, Bitcoin, XRP, XLM, HBAR, Ethereum, Apple, Netflix, because Netflix is about to do it with Tootsie Roll with them cutting those accounts down, guys. You're about to watch that profit run on Netflix. There's going to be a bump in price. Amazon, who else? My Path. For AI, I like Rumble, but like I said, that's gonna be it's a little bit longer down the line. But like I said, immediately take over S tier. Rumble's like a B tier play for me, but I like it. I like the stock. But Tesla, I personally don't know of any stock that I think that I like more than Tesla, and it's just because I'm getting so much exposure. Y'all got to realize this is Twitter as well. So you're getting Twitter, Tesla. Tesla vehicles, you're getting Tesla battery packs, you're getting the autonomous truck driving sector that hasn't even been touched yet, right? You're getting the EV grid, you're getting SpaceX. Guys, 260, divide that up as far as what you're getting. That's an S tier play. I can't scream it loud. Like I said, I see more and more of the family picking up more of the stock. Like I said, I can't be more proud of y'all of taking that journey. Like I said, this is what you hold. AMC is what you trade. That's what I put in my Weeble, guys. If you don't have Weeble, go down there, tap in that description, get us both some free stocks, turn us up now. But I use my Weeble for about 10 to 20% of my portfolio. That's what I do my swing trading on. Day trading, things of that nature. Long term, I have in the Charles Schwab. There's ups and downs of it. You can use multiple different brokers, but that's just what I'm at right now. Just because I know, I looked and I said, okay, when I opened that account up, it was about 2 years ago, and that was around, or maybe like 2 years ago, year and a half ago. But around the time that it was already looking kind of shifty as far as the banks kind of doing this thing with their fall, I was like, all right, I got to go to the biggest, strongest bank. Well, y'all must know that Charles Schwab has got the money. So like I said, there's a certain protection of knowing that my assets are somewhere where the money's at. No knock the Weeble, but like I said, Robinhood, Robinhood is a Weeble as well. How is Robinhood doing? Robin the Hood. $11. This is insane. Does anybody remember what Robinhood used to be at? They must be the stocks because I'm pretty sure they were higher than that. But this was around the time they started just doing all type of fraud, right? But you know, these are almost like internet brokers, just strictly internet brokers. There's not knocking it. They've got their place. Like I said, I love Weeble's charts, but Charles Schwab is a bank and a investment corp. Obviously, that's what makes them able to do that. That's an actual bank as opposed to just kind of like an internet bank. Not to knock internet banks, but let's see what else was doing. Oh yeah, we already discussed. Like I said, that 3.1 and what I wanted to come down to was basically what everybody's overview is. U.S. Consumer Price Index CPI year over year is coming on the tomorrow, 12th of June. What is it? What is this guy talking about? He means the 12th of July. If expectation will hit, if it will hit 3.1, Bitcoin will pump like crazy. And obviously, y'all know if Bitcoin moves, everything moves. I think XRP kind of moves. I mean, hell, no, XRP, everything is moving. When Bitcoin moves, the market moves. But like I said, guys, we're keeping our head on the swivel. Tomorrow is about to get a little zesty. That inflation is going to show some. You're going to see the market either swing one way, you're going to see it swing the other way. Like I said, if it swings down, that's the time for people to be doing that dollar cost average, because I expect those dips to be bought by institutional investors. They are still sitting on the sidelines. They are underinvested in assets. They are over leveraged in money in bonds. So like I said, that buying is going to come through. They're waiting for the dip, just like I know some people waiting for the dip. Depending on how this comes, you might get you a little dip if they don't hit that expectation. But like I said, that dip is going to be bought. So you're going to see that dip happen. You're going to see a rally come. I'm just telling you how it's going to play out. Not financial advice. But like I said, guys, much love to y'all. We're going to keep coming back to it. We sitting on edge, keeping our ear to the ground, ready for that judgment. Because like I said, I hate this. Like we said, I keep saying it feels like when your mom says, go up to your room and I'm going to come deal with you. You just sitting up in your room. Me, I used to be pulling over the blanket over my leg because my mom used to come in with that thing swinging. Ah! Ah! So I was, you just sitting me like, can I get the spanking now? Or, I mean, why would I sit up there and think about it? But like I said, that's what it's kind of happening with the AMC for me. Because like I said, I need to know what's going on so we can make our adjustments and do our thing. Like I said, a beginning of the retail cycle, not the end. I'm just ready for this chapter to move forward one way or the other. But anywho, much love to y'all. Much support to y'all boys. Like I said, go check the links in the description, guys. Get you a valid crypto wallet or a Ledger Nano X for cold storage. I get comments about where to buy. Go check out my Uphold video. I personally buy my crypto some Uphold, and I have a video of how to move it from Uphold to a cold storage wallet. Guys, not your keys, not your crypto. Don't forget, like I said, you don't got to have your thoughts. I'll take them off. But we're going to have thoughts on yachts. It's getting more plural because as I'm sitting back, I'm like, you know what? Yachts. Like I said, I'm going to have a short bus yacht and I'm going to have a big boy yacht. This is going to be the big boy double decker. But like I said, I'm going to be swinging around that G-string on that thing. Y'all might not want to be, you don't want to see all that. But I had that yacht over there for more civilized things like that. Couple less stops, But listen, much love. Y'all boys know what it is. I appreciate y'all. Let's hold down here. We're taking one more step forward to our financial freedom, baby. And it feels good. Yes, sir.